I've tried them all: affiliate marketing, drop shipping, crypto, trading, and Amazon FBA. Some worked, some failed, and some I made a little bit of money from. There was one that changed my life, and not necessarily because it was better. It was because I was better. In this video, I'm going to show you the different types of side hustles which I've tried and which have failed at, and also the advantages and disadvantages of them. I'm also going to be showing you the mistakes and the wins, and also the mindset shifts that I've had over the years, which has ultimately led to my success. So the first one was affiliate marketing, signing up to free Facebook groups, promoting a random link, a random offer. One of them was some weird health supplement which I really didn't believe in. And just as a baseline, I think if you're trying to promote something, you should be somewhat interested in it, right? I didn't really have any real offer, no real audience, no trust, no authority, no nothing. So how do I really expect someone to buy from me if I don't have any of that? I burnt hours and hours doing things like cold DMs, clicks came in, but no buys were happening. This was when I was around 18 years old, and it really did teach me that even if you have an audience, or even if you can get clicks on something, it doesn't necessarily mean that somebody's going to buy something. It also taught me that money doesn't follow effort, it follows value and leverage. Ultimately, you can't really sell something that you don't believe in, because people, I think, see straight through it, even if you have an audience and even if you have some level of trust. I do affiliate marketing at the moment to this day. However, it's more on a unique scale. It's more sort of bespoke to myself. I promote different softwares which I use within my business, and I simply just give them to my clients as sort of referral links. And it was a win-win. They actually get a discount, I get some commission from it, and ultimately everybody's winning. Overall, affiliate marketing can be a decent way to make money, especially if you start to build an audience. You can start to make organic sales almost passively, and you can even turn it into a full-blown business and start running ads and things like this and turn it into a money-making machine. And you've even got new emerging things right now like TikTok Shop for affiliates, which is exactly affiliate marketing, just in a new and improved way. And that, my friends, is a very good way to make money right now if you're looking to make money. So the second thing I tried was drop shipping when I was around 18 and 19 as well. You'll probably find from this video a lot of them were when I was 18 and 19. That's when I was experimenting. I found a guru on Facebook when I was scrolling through, and he was doing this random challenge, right? It was a challenge where you could build a drop shipping store over the next 30 or 60 days, I can't remember, and it was a sort of race between everybody in the group who could be the most successful within the group. So I bought his course, I was going through it, and I wanted to launch. I was broke as hell, and I even hesitated to spend the £99 on his course. When I was going through and learning a few things, I was realizing that I would have had to create ads, and I would have also had to start funding them and spending money on ads, and also start building a Shopify store. I was continually looking for a trending and an emerging product. However, due to the fact that I realized that I needed to spend all this money when I didn't particularly have it, sort of flattened my interest, and it was ultimately my mindset at that point in time. That should have not affected me at all. I did eventually give up on this, and the guy kindly gave me a refund. I literally just said to him, I want to give up, I don't want to do it anymore, and he gave me a refund, so hats off to that guy. But one cool thing that I did learn from doing this was you can't just try and make money for the sake of making money. The best way to make money is by solving a problem. Solving a problem is key in business, whatever you are doing. Now, a lot of people say dropshipping's saturated and things like this, but isn't every business, guys? I've seen friends firsthand go from making £0 to scaling to about £8,000 and £9,000 in profit per month. It really does work, okay? And it can be a good way to make money, and it's very, very scalable, especially if you find a banger product and, more importantly, you run a banger ad. I failed at it just because I didn't have a good mindset. The third one I tried was crypto. Oh my God. I was trying to invest into meme coins and basically just buying on emotion. I had seen friends make a little bit of money here and there on like meme coins and things like this. And I was like, ooh, this seems like an easy way to make money, right? No, that obviously doesn't ever really work. Easy way to make money is the worst way to make money. After hearing friends' success stories, I then ventured into that sort of meme coin market. There was Telegram groups, Discord groups, and things like this, which they were too overwhelming. I didn't pay too much attention to. I was just like, what do I need to buy and when does it sort of get released, essentially. I made a little bit of money, but I also lost a lot more money than I made. Within this, I wasn't really investing, I was gambling. I was literally just chasing dopamine. If you want wealth, don't guess, build. Now, I see a lot of people making money from this, and I don't deny that they are for a second. I know you can make 100x or 1000x in a very short amount of time, but at the end of the day, it is luck. The business is weird and it can screw you over big time. It seems like if you are in early, you can make a lot of money, but a lot of people aren't really in early. And from the people which I've spoke to, it seems like that there's a little bit of insider trading which goes on within this whole space and community. If you're in the right groups or you're in the right circles, you may be able to make some amazing amounts of money, but at what cost? Thousands of other people's lost money. The next one is kind of similar, and it is spread betting or trading. Now I'm going to show you a little screenshot here on the screen. Now this is a screenshot from about 5 or 6 years ago. I was looking for, again, an easy way to make money. And you can see on these messages that I'm contemplating whether investing like I can't remember what it is, probably I think it's £300 from the screenshot. I'm contemplating investing £300 into some sort of trading pyramid scheme, right? I'm like waiting for myself to get paid from my Sainsbury's job. I've seen screenshots and stories of this person online apparently making some money from doing this. But of course they weren't. Of course they weren't. They were just signing people up and making money that way. I started following these signals that they were sending out on a daily basis, and around 70% of these signals lost me money. But also, I think a lot of emotion goes into that game. I do know that 99% of traders fail, and probably a lot of that is due to people selling on emotion. I know there are strategies to read the graphs and things like this. However, it's only the people right at the top, maybe the people that work at like Goldman Sachs and things like this, these top firms, they're the ones that are going to be making a success. Your average Joe, the average trader, more than likely loses money. If you see him on social media driving a Lamborghini, it's probably from selling the trades. I guess one benefit is in the UK, I'm pretty sure it's tax-free because it's kind of classed as gambling or betting, but that's something you're going to have to do your own research on, right? And finally, the next one I tried was Amazon FBA, and that's what's got me here today, really. It wasn't glamorous or hyped at the time, but it worked. It was simply just buying and reselling big name brands which people already know and love. I didn't need to do any marketing or anything like this. I simply just buy the product, send it into Amazon and resell it. And within this business, I didn't chase margins, I chased mastery. I really mastered this business. And this was why I became a success, right? Because my mindset sort of shifted. I was like, I'm going to invest everything into this business model and I am going to make this business model work. And that's exactly what I did. And I didn't give up, I didn't deviate, even after failures, because I did have many failures during this point in time. FBA did, however, give me what the other businesses didn't. It was an actual, real, physical business. And it all worked because I had changed. Now, looking back at it, I do think Amazon FBA is pretty much up there with one of the ones that I would start if I had to do it all over again. Main reason being, I just think it's highly leveraged business model. I think it's a very good business for anybody which is looking to get started in e-commerce and started selling products right off the bat. But ultimately, when I started getting results from this, I was so grateful, and I just carried on doubling down on things. I got obsessed with it and I didn't deviate and go and try to do any business model, really. That's the difference between dabbling and domination. Now, the truth is about all of these side hustles, all of them work, all right? Affiliate marketing, drop shipping, crypto, blah, all of them, right? They all work, but it's all down to yourself. Most people fail not because the business model is broken, but because their mind is broken up here. They jump plays without doing the boring reps. FBA did not save me, focus did, all right? So if you're looking to start a business, side hustle, whatever you want to call it, pick one, stick to one, and do not deviate. Stop quitting at 80%, give your full-blown attention to it, and crack on. And if you want any help with doing that, hit the links down below, maybe book in a call with me, and we'll see how we can help you. Peace out, subscribe, like this video, and I will see you in the next one.